Okay, everybody, so I am going to show y'all how to build a website or an app actually, not a website today, on Bolt.diy. Okay, so Bolt.diy was giving me issues in the beginning, so I just stopped using it completely and just switched to Lovable. And honestly, things went a lot smoother. So you'll see exactly where things kind of derailed and how I picked it back up with Lovable. So Bolt.diy is a open source version of Bolt.new. And if you don't know what Bolt.new is, it's a agent that creates whatever you want based off your prompts. And so it does cost. And so we'll be using Bolt.diy in order to make a website. And so guys, I don't typically use Bolt. I used to. What I've been using lately is this website called Lovable.dev. It's very helpful. I mean, I can build just about anything in here. I have no idea what I'm going to create here at all. Say, you know what, let me utilize the AI and then we'll go ahead and just go from there. But we're going to build it from scratch. Okay, so we have the time reclaimer, input tasks, see total weekly hours. Routine builder helps users structure daily or weekly routines with drag and drop blocks. Process mapper is a visual builder to map out simple SOPs for repeatable tasks. Inbox zero planner, email tasks triage tool that helps users schedule follow-ups or defer emails. Content idea generator, pick a niche. App gives 10 post ideas, stored client side or generated from pre-filled lists. See, I would like this one. The thing with Bolt.diy is that I don't know if it can. So I have problems with the API because AI apps are very hot right now and I want to build them. And actually, I am building one. I'm building one in Lovable. But in Bolt.diy, what I'm showing you guys right now, it's kind of tricky to do. So let's see if we can get this to do something. All right. So I had ChatGPT generate me a content idea. An app idea. And now I'm having ChatGPT give me a prompt to put into Bolt.diy. Okay, so it's going to give me a detailed prompt to put into here, Bolt.diy. Y'all got to see this work. It's insane. Like, it still blows my mind. And I've been using this thing for a few months. Well, not actually Bolt anymore. I use Lovable because it's far more advanced. But just the way that you're going to see it live, just write the code for you, create folders and everything. Y'all got to see this, man. This is pretty cool stuff. Okay, so now we have ChatGPT writing me a prompt to put into Bolt.diy. All right, so what do we have here? We're going to tell Bolt.diy to create a modern and visually polished web app called a content idea generator. Core functionality. The app allows a user to select a niche, fitness, real estate, upon selection, the app displays 10 unique content post ideas. Okay. Use a modern, clean, and friendly design. UI should be fully responsive. Components, we have a title header, get 10 fresh post ideas instantly. Drop down selector with at least 10 niches, however you say it. Button label, generate ideas. Results are with a grid or card style. Technical, store need. Okay, I mean, that sounds okay to me, but let's see how Bolt.diy handles this. And also, I'm going to show you guys how Lovable would handle something like this. But look at this. This is crazy. It's already starting to write the code. Is writing the code, so there's an error. I'm glad that happened live because y'all can see, look, now it's handling its own error. Okay, good. Another error. Y'all, we'll get errors quite a bit in Bolt.diy, which is fine. This is free. This is 100% free. You install this into your system. But the LLM will figure it out. Trust me. I've been through this many times, and You see lots of errors. All right, so I just kept getting error after error. So I went ahead and just skipped ahead to Lovable. We will come back to Bolt. For some reason, it decided that it wanted to work. And so you'll see that Bolt.diy started to pick up steam again. You know what? So this is a bad example to use at first. Let me show y'all what that app will look like in Lovable, my agent of choice. It says, I love the concept for a content idea generator. So let me build this for you. Watch this. Hold on. Let me go to the code. Look at that. That's crazy, huh? It's just writing code. I mean, it just blows my mind that it's writing code, it's creating folders, it's putting everything right where it belongs, and it's just doing what it do on a simple app that I didn't have an idea for. I said, hey, ChatGPT, I need an idea because I'm going live to showcase an AI agent that creates apps and websites. Give me some app ideas. We went to Bolt. Bolt's tripping. Well, Bolt.diy tripping because it's free. He said, I ain't working for free today. So we got his trusty friend who's always on time, who's always showing up. Lovable, who generates some. Oh, dang, that's crazy. I was not expecting this. I really wasn't. You see, look, it gave me a hook, gave me concept, and a call to action for everything. And then what we can do on the back end of this is set up a webhook that captures all of this data, the hook concept and the CTA, the call to action, and we can fill in the gaps in n8n and have it automatically write those posts for you and then post it for you. I think what we need to do is, like I was saying earlier, a webhook would capture the data here and then feed it to an AI agent in n8n. Let me show you guys what n8n is. This is my favorite program in history. I mean, there's nothing you cannot do in here if you know how to use it right. I'm creating a webhook inside n8n, which will trigger from the app that we are creating. Okay, so it worked. Okay. Of course it worked. I mean, that's not Bolt. I didn't know. Yeah. And then we'll use, bang, my AI agent right here, man. Hey. Then it will generate the content dynamically. It's going to be cool, guys. Now we find a chat model, and I always test with Google because it's free. Now we tell ChatGPT what we are doing, okay? Can you create me a detailed prompt that instructs the LLM or the AI agents in n8n to output content ideas based on the input from the previous node. And I need it in the format that you see in the photo. And please make it as extensive and detailed as possible so that way the agent puts out the best output possible. Here's the prompt. All right, now in this part, I'm just pasting that prompt into the AI agent in n8n. This was so originally I was not going to do any back end work at all, but I saw that this could possibly use some back end work, and so here we are. Now we're doing back end. It's all good. Hey, better content. And the back end is everything that's happening that you cannot see. The front end is everything that you do see, you know, all the UI and all the pretty looking stuff, right? Now I'm instructing ChatGPT to give me a code for the function node or the code node in n8n that will separate the block of data that was output in the AI agent. So that way we can separate all of the schema to make it easier to read in n8n. I use ChatGPT for just about everything. It makes life a lot easier rather than me having to try to be, oh, I need to do this myself, or I'm not a real developer because of this and that. No, hey, I'm beating out a lot of people with the mindset of, let me use this tool that I have right here. I ain't gotta know everything. So if you're still like in the mindset of, I don't need to use this tool because I have the skills myself, go right on ahead. But look, I just did this in 3 seconds, man. Look, you see the output? It separated everything just as I needed it to do. Now I need you to open a webhook that I will send to post AI live generated. That's the word I was looking for. AI live generated content ideas to the post, rather to the site, rather than what you already coded into the system. Everything needs to be dynamic. All right, so this is the part where I'm telling Lovable that I needed to open up a get webhook so that way I can send information from n8n into the website. I messed up and I forgot that I need to create my own domain. So I set something up in Netlify since I use them for hosting anyway. And so I'm going to skip all that until we get to the part where it actually worked. All right, so let's try tech tips. Oh, it worked. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Daddy, it worked?
Yeah, it worked. Right here. Give me 5, baby. Awesome. Okay, it says no hook provided, but guess what? It's showing up. Let's go, baby. Okay, so look, this is what it's going to do. This is what it did. Man, thank you. Jesus, it worked. All right, I was able to figure that part out. Got it. You want to see what it's doing? Here, I'll make sure I don't show you on camera. But look, so what's going to happen, right? You click on what you want. Matter of fact, I might just have it to type in, right? And then you press generate ideas. And then what it's going to do is it's going to catch on the webhook on n8n, and then this AI agent is going to come up with ideas for you, right? And then it'll send back to the app. Where is it? It'll send back to the app, right? Once you press generate ideas, and then it'll come up. Oh, my webhook was closed. Let's open it again. All right, now generate ideas. Boom, right? And then, so what I'm going to do is allow people to click on it, and then it's going to fill in those gaps for them so they don't have to copy and paste this to ChatGPT.
What?
Yeah, that's dope. It's going to be like a subscriber-based program. I'm going to have to make it that because it's going to be using a lot of my resources. Man, that's going to be dope. But yeah, hey, I do appreciate y'all showing up. That's it. Next time y'all see this app, it will be completely finished. I'll be working on this in the background, and I'm excited to get it done. I'm glad, we went from a broken Bolt to Bolt working out of nowhere, and then, Lovable for the win. It came in, saved the day, and now we have an idea generator for content creators that goes to n8n as the back end, and not having to use Supabase for any kind of memory using or anything like that. So hey, thank you, Jesus. We got it done, and hey, we have so much more fun to have in the future, man. Y'all see this? This will be up for sale soon. Do appreciate y'all. Peace.